TrumpleNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech.
All right, let's do some catch-up.
Okay, first though, Wendy of Neverland in chat, she posted, Pierce Brosnan's wife, Kelly Shea Smith, is a beautiful BBW, not a typical Hollywood trophy wife, and she's gorgeous.
And the thing that they said, I remember a few years ago, there was a magazine article or some pictures where she was very thin as they first got married, and she's gained weight, and she was in a bikini, very, very voluptuous woman. And they were making, the article was like about, well, he stayed with her.
Oh, hell, I went to the grocery store the other day, and it's the whole front page was nothing but Hollywood fattiness or something like that.
Yeah.
So these horrible pictures of these women, they're grainy and textured like they were taken with a secret camera.
Yeah, way far away. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a quick story. My mom, she loves Pierce Brosnan. That's her favorite 007 and everything. And she says, Amma, that 007, he got a fat wife. You could find a man look just like Pierce Brosnan.
I love your mom.
I said, yes, I could.
You know what makes these stories so wonderful is the fact that you do like the whole like.
I love when she does mom's voice. I love it.
You know what? I'm gonna dig up the episode where she came on as a sex expert, and I'll make a clip of it just for you guys to play on the show. Whenever you miss me, you can play that clip of me doing my mom.
We love you doing your mom.
Yeah, my mom. So
did she?
Not in the Phil Barone sex.
Right. Thank you for.
Yeah, just to clarify, what you mean more so.
Although I do have a story about that too. I grew up as a military brat, so we lived all over the world, and over in Europe, it's not a gay thing for women to walk around hand in hand. It's more of a protection, affection kind of thing, And so we got used to doing that, or arm in arm, So me and my mom would walk around arm in arm all the time, or hand in hand, and especially when we went shopping or to a restaurant or something. When we got here to the States, when we moved here, I think it was 1980 when we moved here to Las Vegas, we would still do that, and we would get the looks, like, oh, that's a gay couple, oh, that's a gay couple. And so my mom said, we can't do it no more. And I'm like, but Mom! And she's like, Emma, I don't want people to stab me no reason.
I'm going to take a picture of you being on the show. How's that?
Okay,
yeah, we should, because she's back on the show. Yeah. So in the meantime, Toxie, go back to your catch up and let's finish up with you. No sex this week for Toxie and Mr. Toxie.
Right.
You have making up to do?
Yes, I do have making up to do. For sure.
Now, here's my question. Did he ask you for sex and you said I'm too tired? No. Okay.
It was just one of those weeks. It happened.
It does happen. Life gets in the way of what you really want to do. So what else did you do?
We went out last night. A lot of fun.
Good.
We went downtown. I drank way too much. I know it's a shocker. It rarely happens. But this time was way too much.
I can't even respond to that.
Like, I actually said to my husband, how was I cohesive? And it was way too much, but I was perfectly normal-ish. I wasn't drooling. I wasn't sloppy drunk.
You were normal.
Right, in my mind, I was totally normal. I was like, boom, like, I could go ride a skateboard now. I was totally normal.
And what happened on Valentine's Day, Friday?
Nothing happened. You know that I.
Oh,
do not like Valentine's
You didn't
Day.
get in trouble for
No. I got he got me a big gigantic card.
Oh, nice.
Big gigantic card, and I got some chocolate, and because I'm fat, a bag of Doritos.
Chocolate and Doritos. He knows what to make you happy. Now McDonald's on your way home, Mr. Toxie, and you are good to go, right? Tommy's?
No, well,
What's
Tommy's does nothing for me. Nothing will happen if he gets
no
Tommy's.
sex if you get Tommy's. It's okay.
I can tell
Tommy loves sex for Tommy.
Because he loves Tommy.
I can so tell
yes,
you guys have been together for a while, because when we first got to the studio, you said you were hungry. I would so have gone and got you something to eat. That's just me, though.
But would you have gone and got something to eat after you and your wife have been together 12 years?
14.
14. See? He's like, oh, man.
I guess I'd have to, I think so.
He's probably over there like Mr. Toxie's like, oh, she'll survive.
Yeah. Well,
she ate all the damn Doritos. She'll survive.
We got 15 minutes to get through our catch-ups. What else you got?
All right, well, that's it. It was just a lot of fun.
No soccer?
Just a workout on Saturday morning. So, no, it was a pretty soccer-free weekend. And I got hit on by the bouncer though.
Yay!
Yeah, he.
What?
I had walked outside. I had a friend who was there, and she was trying to find the place. So I went out, and he's standing next to me, talking to me, and he grabs my hand and he looks, and he's like, "Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And he said something like, "That just means that there's another man out there who appreciates your beauty."
Oh, nice!
Like, "Oh, thank you."
That's very nice.
And here's my panties. Have a good day.
Very good. Alexia,
Go for it.
you're back, so give us a catch up from your. By the way, your little artwork you've been posting is beautiful.
Oh, did you guys like the?
Yeah,
I
loved it.
Okay,
Loved
yeah.
it.
Loved it.
Good,
Loved
good.
it.
So, I've realized something about myself. Well, I think I knew this, but I forgot it. So it was good to have this reminder. I have to be careful about getting involved in something because I just throw myself all in. If I'm going to bite off a piece, I'm going to eat the whole pizza, right?
Right.
So you can't just give me one piece of pizza. You just better just buy me specifically my own pie or something like that. But when it comes to tasks or getting together with people or groups or anything like that, if I put my toe in a little too deeper or a little too deeper, I just get sucked in. So without the show, I don't have as much to do anymore, so I've been filling it with all these other things, and I'm in danger of losing myself in all this crap, right? So I haven't gamed in like 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Dungeons and Dragons, and Ryan, the little wax-free
Ryan.
or free hair,
Yeah, Mr. Waxer.
who was on the show. He's the game master for a new game. And it was fun. I sat in on one game. It's going to be Tuesdays, so hopefully I can keep that to just a once a week kind of thing and not do anything extra.
Well, and there's a history that, like, you met Mike through gaming,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So my favorite thing when talking about dating in Vegas or dating anywhere actually is just do what you like to do, and you'll meet somebody.
Right.
You
There's
know?
common interest.
Yeah, if you like reading, go to bookstores and go to the library, and you'll find somebody who reads just like you. If you like, climbing Mount Everest, go climb some mountains, and you'll meet somebody that way.
I don't wanna-
Join a group or something.
I agree with that, Hunter. I don't want to give people the wrong impression because I have jumped from relationship to relationship in my life, and I made a promise to myself this time that I wouldn't. So, it's just different being single. That's all. But
One of the things about knowing at least one interest in someone, that's one thing that you do have in common, right? So that's a good bridge to learn everything else about them. So, and then so I've been doing a lot of stuff with the German American Club. I went and volunteered for the first time,
Oh, good for you.
and
You
volunteered.
posted, wait, I want to. You posted a picture of food at the German American. Was that actually the food that they
That was
made there?
actually the food.
Damn, I need to eat
Uh,
there.
I know. I
Schnitzel.
want to start going there for food.
I know. The stuff she was posting, it looks so good.
Delicious.
I tell you, every Saturday night, dinner starts at 6, so you'll be done and out to the club by 10.
What side of town is that on?
On my side of town. It's right by Jerry's Nugget, Lake Mead, and Las Vegas Boulevard.
So, yeah.
Because isn't there like an Italian American club too? I thought
There's
maybe
somewhere
there's
one of those
like a-
around here somewhere. I don't know where they are.
Well,
but-
invite us,
German club. It
invite
was
us on a
nice.
Saturday so we
The
can come eat that
bartender's
food,
awesome.
right? Invite us
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
Saturday.
and it's very
absolutely.
cheap. It's usually like $12. Like last night's dinner was $12. Chicken on the first of the month with Skip was only $8, and so
Yeah, it looks awesome.
it was a lot of fun. I took a lot of pictures that night because I do the social media for the German American Club, so I was posting pictures all night long, and they had the place decorated for Valentine's. This beautiful red tablecloths and
Oh, nice.
little vines and lights hanging everywhere. It was very cool. And then I'm also I used to go to church a long time ago with a particular group, and I broke away from that because I was all in that. It's like 12 years of my life I spent with this group, day in and day out, from morning till night, and so I had things happen, circumstances happened in my life, so I had to break away. So I did, and I noticed the freedom that I had. But on Saturday, I got to do like a mini reunion with a bunch of these people, and it was so good to see them. And I felt my heart was just so happy. And I'm in danger, of course, of losing myself again, so I have to pull back. So I agreed to just maybe Saturday afternoons for a couple hours or something. So
We got pulled on YouTube.
okay,
Got flagged.
I don't know what that
Flagged.
means. I don't
For
know.
the
It's a big
Sweet
attention.
Cheeks, yeah, for the Sweet Cheeks and Eliza Allure face sitting
yeah. It's,
promo.
what happens when it was someone reported it? They didn't like it, so they reported it. It got flagged, and
So it'll come down.
it depends. We'll have to go into the YouTube account to go
I'm not.
check it.
Nobody's naked in that
So
video.
if I-
Doesn't matter.
so if I
they were
acknowledge-
offended by the
So
content,
somebody out
Anybody.
there. Oh, fuck
Anybody.
that.
I have a confess.
Did you do it?
I was offended.
Fuck you. You probably are the one that's got all the hits on it.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to kill her.
What does it say?
It says the YouTube
my
community
friend.
has flagged one or more of your videos as inappropriate. Once a video is flagged, it's reviewed by the YouTube team against our community guidelines. Upon review, we have determined that the following video contains content in violation of these guidelines and has been disabled.
Okay.
Oh,
Sweet
so it's
Cheeks
just not
and
there.
Eliza Allure face-sitting promo.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew it was a little risque.
One community guideline warning strike. It'll expire in 6 months. And
Oh, I want to be on that committee. What a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah, nobody's naked. But
You know what? Well, but look at the content. You're sitting on a woman's face.
Was this when they showed it on the show?
yeah.
Were you guys when?
well, no, but we
No, we didn't show. We didn't show
We
it on
didn't put it on
the
the
show.
show. We posted on our.
And did the play-by-play for
Was
it.
that YouTube?
It's
or your
what
stream?
happens. That's what happens. That's why we don't allow
It's our
nipple
YouTube
slips
channel.
and other things like that. So
We have a YouTube station.
anyway, so that's my
so we
catch-up.
can appeal a strike. Should I appeal
You can appeal it. You can try.
You know what?
I'm
It's
gonna
you
appeal
know.
this shit. Forget it. I'm appealing this shit. And if
You know, you reported it. Well, fuck you.
That's right. Tell him, Toxie. Tell him.
what the?
All right, Miss Glitz, tell us what you did this week.
I had a really boring week, but
Tell us.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. I did absolutely nothing this weekend.
You said that's what you wanted to do. Stay in
And
your
I did
jammies
it.
and watch
I
movies.
did.
Good for you.
I came home from work on Friday. I was actually, I have to say, I had a really good day Friday. I tried to be in a good mood, try to be happy for all the whores that were getting flowers at work.
Such a jealousy thing.
But I went home. I stayed in my pajamas. I didn't even wash my ass yesterday. Can I say that until 11
your
o'clock?
house,
Yeah.
your movie. You're the one who had to smell you, right?
And yeah, and I absolutely did nothing. But I did, as I said earlier, went back to the gym this week. So been
Good for you.
doing that, and so this week I just took care of me. I had got some sleep, started doing me again, and I'm ready to get drunk Saturday night at
That's
the
right.
label
There
again.
we go. The red label Saturday
I had to
night.
go to that. I had to recharge. But I do want to say something real fast. Last week when I asked the question about guys approaching women in a crowd, and Wendy had made a comment that she's not a club person, so I was I believe her comment was meh. That she rather chatted up, with someone at a grocery store. So I got to thinking about that, and maybe that's my problem, because the only thing I do is go to the club on the weekends. So maybe that's why I'm not meeting that one person. So Wendy, I have to tell you, you are a fucking genius, because
See, Wendy?
you told me, but you told me in a very nice way, instead of saying, "Listen up, whore, you're always in the club." You're not finding Mr. Right. So anyway, I kind of thought about a lot
She
of
gave
that.
you a smiley face.
I met a guy in the laundromat once that I dated for a while in Colorado.
Didn't it?
Go to the laundromat.
So it made me think. So then with this whole dating thing that Toxie's going to be hooking up, I think I need to start thinking outside of the box too. And what you were just saying earlier, maybe start doing some things that I like to do, and maybe it'll just come to me. So
Right. Well,
Exactly right.
Now, let me ask you something about what you're looking for in your life. Are you looking for somebody special, or are you looking for a really serious friends with better? I mean, what's the glitz looking for?
ultimately, I'm looking for a monogamous relationship.
Okay.
that sounds like fun.
That's good.
Fair enough.
That's good. That's the only limitation that you have. Because if I think that if you're out there searching for a long-term relationship, your personality changes with what you're looking for. If you're looking for nothing but a booty call, then you're gonna get those, but you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna be happy, because they're not gonna match up to what it is that you already have in mind.
Who ain't happy?
Well,
I'm not saying that those booty calls aren't going to happen.
Right. Right.
While I'm trying to find
No,
that
absolutely.
person, but the ultimate end goal is to find to be in a relationship. And I can't even say it would be monogamous, because I have been in an open relationship in the past. But so I'm just
You're just looking for somebody special.
yes.
Oh.
So yeah.
Perfect.
men, if you pull 10 men that just met their wife, men, when they meet the person they marry, it's like finding money on the ground. They weren't really looking for it. They started hanging out with this person, and then it's like, maybe they're dating 2 or 3 other people, and they say, I really like this one particular glitzy person, and then, the others kind of fall away. So, for the male experience, it's like totally different. But
I'm not getting any younger.
None of us.
You know?
None of us are.
But that's not a reason.
I am.
to
I
go
don't know
out.
what all you are talking about.
But that's not a reason to go out and find someone right away either.
No, not at all. And I'm willing to, as you said, kiss a lot of frogs to find that special one. But I have lost 3 years of my life because I've been pining over something and someone, and it's time to.
I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever pined over anybody, but I'm usually monogamous, and then when I break up, I'm single for two or 3 or 4 years, and then I'm in a monogamous relationship again, like a serial monogamous, right? But I always take that long break in between.
But do you sport fuck or date during that time?
Not usually.
Oh, okay.
Not usually. I know that I've done it a little bit. I know right before we first started the show, the reason we started the show, that Den of Iniquity, we did a lot of dating and sport fucking and stuff. It wasn't really my scene. I quit that after about 6 months. I said I just can't do this anymore. So, and I'm one that throws myself into the things that I love, whether it's writing or artwork or anything like that. I would just throw myself into that. And when I did meet somebody, it was those things about me that they appreciated.
Right.
It was the fact that I did have my own interests and my own life, and I was independent and things like that. And that's what Mike loved about me. He loved that I was independent. And I loved that we could work a room separate. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could socialize on this side of the room, and he was great for socializing that. And then we would meet up, give a quick kiss, and then go off again. And I love that men that can be as independent as I am when it comes to social situations or business or whatever. So
That's one of the things that I can appreciate with Mr. Toxie over there, because when we go somewhere, we don't have to stay by each other's side.
right.
He collects you.
He collects me at the
And
end.
me and Glitz are giving him lap dances.
Right, I have a little tag in my underwear that tells people where I need to go. and it says, like, if you reach this tag, please call Mr. Toxie.
Wait, you wear underwear?
No, not you.
No squawking for her.
Yeah, no squawking. And no, I really do, and
He's a good collector.
he is a good collector. But I'm just saying, when we go somewhere exactly like you're describing,
Mm-hmm.
we can just go and do our own thing. Like, we don't have to be
See, that's
side by
the
side.
kind of...
However, if I'm in an environment, because I am actually really shy at first, believe it or not.
When you're
I'm
sober, you're
extremely
shy.
I was just going to say that.
When I'm in a new situation, I'm
But
very,
give her
very
the alcohol, and she's
shy
not
at
shy.
first.
I'll tell you.
But in that circumstance, he'll say he just knows, and he'll stay by me
Right.
until he knows I'm comfortable,
Right.
and then he could work a room by himself like
I've
it's
had
nothing.
I've had one of those relationships with a guy who was socially inept, and he would sit in the corner on his phone, and he would hem and haw and sigh deep and until we could go. You know, so I told myself I'm never going to have that.
Well,
kind
that's
of
like a
person
couple of
again,
months
so.
ago. There was a date with me at the. Ask these girls, like, it just doesn't work well. I have to be able to float. I can't entertain somebody. So,
But see, when he's a silent, when Mr. Toxie's in the corner on his phone, he's a silent observer.
Mhm.
Like, he can tell you who did what, how, where, who, why.
Oh,
He can
Jesus,
tell
what do you
you
know about me?
everywhere I went, everything I
There's
did. I
secret
mean, he
video
just
on his phone
knows.
of
He
you.
just he'll sit there and he like his eye knows, and if
See,
somebody's
that's
a little
why.
creepy,
That's
then
why I need to be the sister wife, so he can.
you do, and he'll
You
do
can
it.
collect me at night.
He'll
Mr.
do it
Toxie.
if there's somebody there,
And you know what?
knows
I'll fuck you without McDonald's.
right?
The other perk for having a husband or a boyfriend or whatever that is like that, where you can split up and then come back together, is that it gives you tons of stuff to talk about and to bond over. So
Steve was a good at that, and he would collect my drunk ass at the end of the night, have my shoes and my purse in one hand. But we could stay away and each do our own thing. And
right.
but he was a good collector.
But sometimes you have to filter Steve.
I don't care what he does. Never did. Whatever. But no, what I meant
What do
though
you
is
mean,
I was always
filter?
the drunk ass bitch, so he would always collect me and take me home.
We have this quote or this saying in the group. Fucking Steve. What did he say again? Fucking Steve.
Well, Steve has very little filter sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. You have to
Yeah.
filter. So I had a real quick. Do you have any single friends?
We're talking to Mr. Toxie in the corner
Yeah,
over here.
sorry, Mr. Toxie. Do you have
But
any
she's
single
looking
friends?
at
Yes, please just say no.
Why?
Because I've met his single friends.
And you wouldn't refer them to
I
your
would not
friends?
refer.
Okay.
I would not refer.
Just see.
And he's shaking his head as well. He agrees with his wife.
I keep thinking if I have a good friend for you, I'll be looking for you.
He'll be looking.
Whoa.
I mean, if you do decide, if you decide you want girls, he has a good single girlfriend, not girlfriend, but a female friend. So if you wanna, yeah,
Of course, don't forget her preference for
girls.
chocolate. So.
Yeah, but I'm willing
She's willing to broaden her horizon.
broaden my horizons.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like the guy last week.
I'll take the blame for that.
I'm sure you would.
Too funny.
So what do you guys got coming up in the next few weeks? I know that you guys are booked out till April or something,
We are.
right?
Misty Mountains will be on next week.
Which is a porn star.
Well, but she's got a whole lot of things going on. She's
Oh.
not so much doing porn, and she's into a lot of other ventures. So she's going to come tell us all about those.
She's as nice as can be.
She is very nice. And then also in April, I just booked us a tarot reader.
Nice.
So he's going to come.
Is that Lock Fortune?
It is Locke, and he's
amazing.
well, and he has a mobile fortune telling. He's on wheels. He will come to you.
Right.
So he's booked for April. March, we have, March, I'm very excited. We have Gloria Baker coming in, and I'm reading her book right now. She had a son who became a woman, you know me and the whole tranny thing, but it's a story of the progression of how he became that. So Gloria Baker will be on in March with us. And then the following week, we have our friend Tyra the tranny, and she's bringing a friend in. So
What else you guys doing in March? You got something big coming up in March.
Oh, we're going to be doing Winter Weekend at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino, March 14th through the 16th. We will be broadcasting from the vendor fair on Saturday, as well as live from the event on Saturday night. So if you're unable to get there, log in on Saturday night. You'll be able to witness the event through our eyes
And also next week
and our
we
drunk asses.
have David Brodus.
David Brodus, tell us about him.
He's a vocal artist. He is in the BBW community. He's how do I say it? BHM, Big Handsome Man.
HM, yeah.
I had to make sure I said that right. And he attends a lot of the events, and he has a CD that has dropped. He's got a lot of history in the music.
We're going to be playing some of his music
and
too
he's
next
going to
week.
call in and or
I
Skype.
love music artists on this
Me
show.
too. We do a lot of
So
them.
we're going to have him tomorrow or next week.
I have
Sorry.
a question for Sweet Cheeks.
Oh boy.
Make it good.
Also, be good.
And quick.
Why does the where do you make the distinction between BBW and SSBBW?
I don't know.
It's
300
a certain
pounds?
pound.
300 pounds?
Well, I'm just asking.
I think you don't want pound or 3 or 350.
I think it's a seatbelt extender. That's my personal.
Do you know what I love is the charts, the little cartoon charts that they have on Facebook, the memes. Those are so
Right.
adorable
When I was a
and
kid,
beautifully drawn.
I'll give you a confession. I used to look at the pantyhose size chart, and I would look at the size and the weight and the height, envision what she'd look like, 5'3", 350. You know, what I mean,
I was the first supersized girl that Steve was ever with.
Well, you told us that you rule men, so
I
there
do
you go.
remember. I do remember.
I'm ruined. See?
So you've been listening to the Curvaceous. Oh, you're going to start whenever we start this because you're the board girl,
Right.
And you know where it goes and
Right.
everything. So,
Yeah, we
okay.
still have another minute.
Okay, another minute. Steve, give out everybody's info. You guys want a good pest guy? You got
Okay.
problems with bed bugs? Even if you're out of state, call them and ask questions. Give
Yeah,
out the-
702-301-2465. You can call me. I get accused of creeping people out because I will talk about bed bugs. I just find there is a very much a side of this job where there's a guy the other day that was crying at his kitchen table.
because of bed bugs.
I said, look, we
Let's get rid of all the
we
bed
can
bugs
handle
in the
this,
world.
we can do it. So
They are evil.
Big thanks to everybody in chat, of
Thank you,
course.
absolutely.
Invictus was very vocal tonight.
Welcome.
I love that name. It just it's very warrior-like. It just gets me hot just thinking about it. So.
Make sure you friend.
Alexia.
If you have
All right, this is Alexia.
This is Glitz.
Toxie.
Sweet Cheeks. And remember, fuck often. Where was the fuck often, girls?
Oh, crap.
Fuck often.
Pop it. Bye.
Hey, Luis, where are we going today? Dude, I just heard about this great place called the Geek Lounge. The Greek Lounge? But I'm not really into lamb or Slovakia. No, man, not the Greek